Yeah, so the focus of your presentation is the result of your research. So it will not take more than 15 minutes for your presentations, okay? Right? And then the second will be suggestion or also question from the examiners, and the last is denouncement. Yeah, so now the time for you to present the result of your research, yeah, not more than 15 minutes. The time is yours.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, ma'am, and good afternoon, sir. Thank you for the time that have been given to me. Well, today I would like to present my research entitled Adverbial in Yes language. I'm sorry, I have to share screen. Well, Nias language is the language which is used by Nias community to interact with others. Here, Nias language is categorized as a unique language. It is compiled by Ministry of Education and Culture 2020. Here, Nias language also is not only used um, for a daily communication, but also is used for ceremonial activity and others. Nowadays, Nias language is rarely used. This Nias language is rarely used because of the first, the education field. Second is technology. The third is decline of using it by the native speaker in this era, and the last is the lack of research. Talking about sentence may consist of subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbial. Here, adverbial refers to a specific syntactic function within a sentence. As in English, the adverbial also exists in Nias language sentence. Structurally, the structure of Nias language consists of subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbial. For example, Gumui Bafasa here, this sentence consists the adverbial, which is can be identified from the word Bafasa. So based on the background, there are four objectives of this research. The first is to identify the types of adverbial found in Nias language. Second is to identify the fields of adverbial found in Nias language. Third is to identify the meanings of adverbial found in Nias language. And the last is to identify position of adverbial found in Nias language. So based on this researcher, it has significances. First is theoretical and second is practical. However, in practical, this research is useful for researcher, for readers, and also for next researchers. Chapter 2, Literature Review and Theoretical Basis. There are some related study who conduct the similar study with this research. The first is Juliata in 2013. Second is Dewi, Laila, and Ariadmi in 2015. Third is Kylie in 2015. Fourth is Wang and Lee in 2016. And the fifth is Kasni 2017. The seventh in Kwanzaa and Tete 2017. And the last is Bayu Pratama Susini in 2018. So according to Queer et al., 1985, there are four types of adverbial. The first is adverbial of place, second is adverbial of time, adverbial of manner, and the last is adverbial of degree. So the fillers of adverbial, they are consist of adverb phrase, noun phrase, prepositional phrase, and the last is adverbial clause. Chapter 3, Research Method. Well, this research is designed as qualitative research method and descriptive descriptive is the approach of this research. The type of this research is library research. However, the data of this research is Nias Sanglire and also the utterances of Nias language. The method used in this in collecting the data is observation and interview. However, for the technique of data collection, the content analysis is used. Next is method and technique of data analysis. So the method of data analysis in this research is distributional method, and the technique used in data analysis is segmenting immediate constituents technique. So chapter 4 is discussion. So based on the objective of this research, there are 4 objectives of this research. First is types and filler types, second is filler, third is meaning, and the last one is position. So based on analysis and the result obtained, it was found that the first types and fillers of adverbial in Nias language, first adverbial of place. So it can be seen from the data presented. Here, this sentence contains adverbial of place, which is identified from the word ba bombo sahata. So here it can be seen that the filler of this data is prepositional phrase. It can be seen from the word ba, which refers to preposition. Second is adverbial of time. In Nias language, it also found adverbial of time. So it can be seen from the data. Samu zama onumbebe sause ana ami molangi bambombo. So here, samu zama is identified as adverbial of time in Nias language. However, for the filler of this phrase is categorized as noun phrase. The other adverbial found in Nias language is adverbial of manner. So it can be seen from the data. Which is this sentence contained adverbial of manner. It can be seen from the word auha, which is categorized as adverbial phrase. So here the fillers of this adverbial of manner is filled by adverb phrase. So the other adverbial found in Nias language is adverbial of degree. It can be seen from the data. So here, abenege is identified as adverbial of degree. Furthermore, this can be categorized as noun phrase. Beside four types of adverbial found in Nias language, it also found the other types of adverbial. First is adverbial of reason. So it can be seen from the data. Omususibai dedera meso kera sambuan nono si baga-baga. Here, meso kera sambuan nono si baga-baga is categorized as adverbial of reason. So this adverbial is filled by adverbial clause. It can be seen from the word that identify as adverbial of reason, meso. And the other adverbial also found in Nias language, it is adverbial of condition. So from the data, it can be seen nano tolon nido dania ufamahan da uga mulangi sisehi. Here, nano is nano otolonido dania is identified as adverbial of condition. However, it is filled by adverbial clause. It can be seen from the word identified as adverbial of condition, nano. And the last adverbial found in Nias language is adverbial of purpose. So here it can be seen the data. Ero mulangi nono bewesa usa anaa bale jile tolale yaminisi ia inania ena nami mulangi ha bambumbu mana. So here this sentence contained adverbial of purpose. It can be seen from the word ena namai mulangi ha bambumbu mana. So this adverbial is filled by adverbial clause. The third objective of this research is meanings of adverbial in yes language. So based on analysis, it was found the meaning of adverbial in yes language. The first is adverbial of place. So based on the data and the analysis, it can be seen that the adverbial of place can express position, direction, goal, and source. It can be seen from the data. Eruma mimulangi bambombo sahata. So here bambombo sahata is adverbial of place. However, it refers to position. So here the meaning of this adverbial is position. It refers to position. Second is adverbial of time. So in yes language, it also found that adverbial of time can express point of time, duration, and frequency. So based on the data, it can be seen that lena lasandaniha sataihan de irugimana. Here irugimaka is identified as adverbial of time. However, this refers to duration of time. The third is adverbial of manner. Here, based on analysis and also the data obtained, adverbial of manner in yes language can express manner, means, instrument, and adjective. So it can be seen from the data. Molowin ru'uia fabalatu. So fabalatu is identified as manner. However, this refers to instrument. The fourth is adverbial of degree. In yes language, we also found these types of adverbial. So based on analysis, it can be seen that adverbial of degree can express measure, frequency, and duration. It can be seen from the data. Me ya available sibai. So here available sibai is categorized as adverbial of degree. However, this refers to frequency. The last objective of this is positions of adverbial in yes language. So based on analysis and the data obtained, it was found that the position of adverbial in yes language can be at the beginning. It can be seen from the data. Fasamuja lahala geigi a fasara fadwa roji. Here fasamuja is put in the beginning. The adverbial refers to adverb of time. The second position that occurred in yes language is in the middle. So here adverbial in yes language can occur in the middle of the sentence. It can be seen from the data. Ya o mangawuli mahemulu bandanuniha. Here the adverbial is put in the middle, and this adverbial refers to time, mahemulu. Third positions of adverbial in yes language also occurred at the end of sentence. So here in the data, it can be seen eroma mimulangi bambu musahata is the adverbial exists or occurred at the end of the sentence. It can be seen from the adverbial bambombo sahata, which refers to placed. So in chapter 5, conclusion and suggestion, first is the conclusion. Here it can be seen that the types of adverbial found in yes language are adverbial of place, adverbial of time, adverbial of manner, and adverbial of degree. However, it was also found that the other types of adverbial in yes language, they are adverbial of reason, adverbial of condition, and adverbial of purpose. And second is, in this language, adverbial of place can be filled by adverb phrase, prepositional phrase, and adverbial clause. In adverbial of time, it was also found that this adverbial can be filled by adverb phrase, noun phrase, prepositional phrase, and adverbial clause. Moreover, adverbial of manner is also found in his language, and this adverbial can be filled by adverb phrase and prepositional phrase. The other adverb found in his language is adverbial of degree, which can be which can be filled by adverb phrase and noun phrase. And it also found that the other adverbial that exists in this language, which they are adverbial of reason, adverbial of condition, and adverbial of purpose, can be filled by adverbial clause. So for the meaning of adverbial found in this language, it can be seen that the adverbial of place can express position, direction, goal, and source. Meanwhile, the meaning of adverbial of time can express point of time, duration, and frequency. Moreover, the meaning of adverbial of manner can express manner, means, instrument, and adjective. For the meaning of adverbial of degree, it was found that the adverbial can express measure, frequency, or duration. The last, in his language, the adverbial can be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. So I think that's all. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Malta, for your presentations. Yeah. So you have presented the result of your analysis. So now that we proceed to the second sessions, that question and suggestion from the examiners. The only examiner is Mr. Sujaya. The time is yours.
Well, thank you, Ibu Gasni, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Melta. Well, first I would like to give you appreciation. So you have come to the result of your research, okay, and you still have another step for the thesis examination, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, congratulations, and after I read your paper, yeah, I think this is a very complex paper, but the adverbial in this language, and I'm interested in reading it because this is about syntax. I love syntax, and your paper is good enough. And indeed, it is very, very, very complex, which to me, you should have got maybe one part of the adverbial should be written, but it's okay. You use only a limited data. Again, this is good thesis, but still some grammatical errors in your English. So you check by yourself and give correction on it. Yeah, although you have but it still look gloomy.
Lumi, what does it mean, sir?
Gloomy means suram wajahnya.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, maybe you spend the whole night every day, a whole day every day to finish your this is yeah. That's why it makes you gloomy. You know, gloomy, suram, not fresh, not Yeah, looks sick. Okay, gloomy English. I would like to know to the research question. Okay, research question. Okay, just try to say research number one. What's your number one?
The first is what types of adverbial found in yes language.
Okay.
The second is what types of fillers of adverbial found in yes
So
language.
second, the fillers. Okay.
Third is what are the meanings of adverbial found in yes language. And the last is what are the position of adverbial found in yes language.
How do you arrange that that can make the readers easy to understand? That makes the readers interested in reading your paper. How do you arrange between the types and fillers?
I think because the types and filler, I mean, when I'm talking about the types of adverbial found in yes language, so when I describe them, it is actually implicitly occurred the fillers of adverbial. So here, the types and the filler cannot be separated because they are in one discussions.
Yeah, yeah. But you, yeah, yeah. That's why I asked you question like this one because yeah, this is can these two well, let's say discussion can be maybe merged into one discussion to me. Okay. But if as far as you can make them different, it's okay. Okay. But go back to the basic question now. What do you mean by adverbial? Adverbial.
I'm sorry, sir.
What do you mean by adverbial? This is very basic question. What do you mean by adverbial?
Adverbial.
Yeah. What is adverbial? Simple question.
Yes, adverbial is one of the element of sentence. So here, this adverbial refers to a specific syntactic function in a sentence.
Good answer. So it must be different from the adverb.
Yes, of course, but I mean, however, the adverbial can be filled by adverb.
Okay, but what is the specific difference between adverbial and adverb?
Oh yeah, if adverbial refers to one of the sentence element, however, adverb it refers to one of the word categories or lexical categories.
Okay, so if it if we look at their function, what is the function of the adverbial?
The adverb.
Function of the adverbial. Let's say the adjective modifies noun. How about the adverbials and adverb?
I think adverbial
Okay,
is
like this one. A good boy. So the noun is the head is the noun boy, right?
yes.
And the function of good here, the adjective good here is to modify the noun, right? The boy which is good, right? How about the adverbials?
Well, as I stated before that adverbial is one of the sentence element. However, this adverbial it's to give information about the sentence or the activity of the doer.
No, no, the function of the adverbial is not. So if like Pak Sujaya said just now, say a hard work. Yeah, I gave him maybe a hard work. Hard here modifies work. Okay, in this case, hard is as adjective, while hard could be also adverb. So she worked hard, right? So what is explained by the word hard in the second example? See or what?
I'm sorry.
She works hard. Oh, a hard work. That's different. Hard in the first one, in the first example, is adjective. It modifies work. While she works hard, hard in the second example is adverbial.
Mm.
So the question is, what is modified by the word hard in the second example? See or what?
I think the verb work, the
Yeah.
adverbial modify the verb work.
Yeah, the verb work.
Yeah.
So the adverbial modifies or explain about the verb. Yeah. Eh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you need Pak
Yeah.
Dr. Sujaya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, can the adverbial modifies stative verb or let's say copular verb like be? In English sentences, the predicate is expressed by the verb. Okay, it could be in activity verb like okay, working, like walk and whatever, or maybe if in a sentence she is a student, is a copular verb. Do you know that, Melta? You know copular verb? Yes. To be like, oh, she becomes good. She becomes a student. She is a student. Okay. The verb as the predicate is or becomes. Do you agree that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is, can the adverbial modify or give information to such kind of verb like becomes or
Yes,
is?
of course, because this word is a verb. So the adverbial it explain about the verb becomes.
Or give me the example.
Uh, uh, she becomes a good leader. So a good leader here is an adjective, which which is categorized as a noun phrase, and this adverbial explain about the verb becomes.
Don't get confused. Which one is adverbial? Repeat the question, the example, please.
She becomes a good leader.
She becomes a good leader. What is the function of a good leader? SVOCA, subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbial. Which one?
It's adverbial.
Hmm.
Are you sure that's the adverbial?
Yeah.
So if you stated that this is adverbial, it means that a good leader explain about become.
No, it's not. Wait, I wanna find another.
Okay.
Okay. What else? He becomes. Oh,
You have subject, verb, object, complement, and
wait.
adverbial.
He becomes. He becomes. Okay. Okay. I want to give. She becomes.
Good student, good leader. Okay.
No.
you change your mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you want to say?
After become, you find the adverbial.
she becomes.
You find the adverbial after the verb become.
The book Hasni's question is very simple. Is there any after the verb becomes?
Yeah.
Is there any adverbial after the verb? It's very simple. Now, I give you the element of sentence: subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbial.
Can you put, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Ah.
She becomes a good leader in the university. So here in the university, it explains about the verb for becomes.
I know.
Yeah. Look. That's why I ask that kind of questions, in order that you will know that adverbial not only modifies a verb in
Yeah.
some sentences, adverbial modifies the whole sentence.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but some of adverbial modifies the verb, like she
Yeah.
walks slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but in some cases, like your example, she becomes a student of a university in 19 blah blah blah, for example. So the whole sentence, right?
The whole sentence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not explain about the verb become. Yeah. So
I see.
in the copular verb, yeah, Pak
Yeah.
Dr. Sujaya, yeah.
Yeah.
In the copular verb, so the input is this, so the adverbial is
Yeah.
not explain about the verb. Yeah. You mean that? Do you mean that, Pak Dr. Sujaya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole one. Yeah. Yeah. This is nice discussion. Yeah. You know. Okay.
I
Thank
just
you.
know it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, okay, you mentioned in your presentation that the adverbial can reason, adverbial of reason can be explained, can be can occur in a near languages by what form?
Adverbial clause.
Adverbial clause. Okay,
Yes.
I'll give an example.
Okay, for example, Omuso si bai dedera, miso kera sambua nono si baga-baga. So here, the word meso is refers to adverbial of reason, or in English, meso is since. So here meso.
Only one word.
Yes, I only found one data about adverbial of reason.
Yeah. The meso, just by the word meso.
Meso, yeah.
Meso. Can
Yeah.
this one is divided into unit like may and so? Meso.
So
Oh,
is that clause in your language? Yeah. Do you mean that, Pak Dr.
yeah.
Yeah. Is meso here categorized as clause in Nias language? It is,
Yeah. How do you prove it?
yeah.
Uh, because meso is refers to when in English it's since. So in Nias language also the other this word is also they are meso meno. Meso it refers to since of something. happen. So I decided, I think that this refers to reason, while meno refers to time. So I think meso and meno is different.
But meso in English is since something.
Yeah.
Since Monday something.
Only.
No, if we mention since Monday, meso Monday, no, it's not. It
It's
must
a
be
clause.
meno.
It's not a clause.
What?
Oh, no, I mean, meso. It is used to
Swastiastu nggih.
precede
Nggih,
the
tiap pagi
clause.
lid
For
ujian.
example, meso khera sambua, when they have
Nggih, nggih.
since they have a baby.
So which one is the adverbial in your example? Only meso is the adverbial or meso blah blah blah?
Meso khera sambua nono si baga-baga. That's the
Jangan meso
adverbial.
aja ya. Jangan meso aja. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, okay, not meso only. Is there any other form of adverbial of reason in your Nias language?
I didn't find other types of this
No,
kind of adverbial. I
no.
only found
Okay, only by clause.
yes, only
Yeah.
by clause, which is
Do you
built.
find any adverbial of purpose?
For purpose, yes, I also find.
Okay, what's that? What's that?
For example, ero mulangi nono bebe sau saana a bale jile tolal ia menisi ia inania. So here the adverbial clause which refers to adverbial of purpose is enae namai mulangi habambomo. So here enae it's lead the clause. So enae in other when he goes to swim only in the river. So in other enae here it's adverbial which leads the clause namui mulangi ha bambombo mana.
Okay. Could you read the English sentence? The translation, the full translation.
In
In
other,
order. In order or in not?
Order, not in other. In order.
In order.
Yeah, in order.
In
I mean, in
berapa?
order.
Read
In
the
order.
translation, please.
In order, when he goes swimming only in the river.
Order.
In order.
In order, when he goes swimming only in.
That is the complete translation.
The
last
in
translation.
order is usually in order to blah blah blah. Yeah. In English, the translation is in order to blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Yes, it must be in order to go swimming only in the river.
The last what I mean is that in your thesis, okay, the translation should be in correct English, right? It's different from the translation of in the glossing, okay? Yeah, make sure about that one. Okay. In order to swim, blah, blah. What's the translation, please?
In order to go swimming in the only in the river.
Okay. What is the translation of saya di sini?
In Nias?
Ya. Saya di
Ya,
sini. Saya ya obah.
Ya bahaa.
Which one is here?
Bahaa.
Bahaa. What form is it?
It's prepositional phrase.
Oh, prepositional phrase. Okay. As adverbial. Okay. Stating what?
Sorry,
Expressing
Pak,
what?
pada Dr. Sujaya,
Yeah.
here is not prepositional phrase. Here is the adverb of place.
No.
Adverb.
Yeah.
Prepositional
No.
phrase is
No,
preposition plus NP.
No. I mean in Nias. Nias.
Enias, yeah.
Nias. What? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nias. Melta, Nias.
Enias.
here baha'a or
Ba is
yeah,
ba
ba is preposition, di which
aha,
di, ha'a
ini.
ini. Oh, yes, this I mean. So if we translate it in English, baha'a means here.
Yeah, okay. But the nias is a prepositional phrase.
Yeah, but
Yes, because it
Yeah.
because ba is preposition and ha'a is a noun here.
you sini is a noun.
Uh,
Sebelah sini is that noun? I think that's become one word. Yeah. Am I right, Pak Dr. Sujaya?
That's
Yeah.
why the nias is unique to me. To me, nias is unique because Melta just now stated that ba is a preposition. And if it is a preposition, Melta, I think it's right. Yeah, it should be followed by noun phrase.
Yeah.
Noun
But
after. Yeah, but in
if
yeah, like this ini I think to me is also in a prepositional phrase like di Denpasar, di negara, so on. But I
in
don't know. In Nias, I
bahasa
don't.
Indonesia, it's not like that. Yeah.
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 in yes, in Denpasar we say ba Denpasar or
Yeah,
ba.
yeah.
So here ba is a little bit refers can other meaning. I mean it's not only for place, it also refers to time.
Time.
Yes, for example, baha'a, ba Denpasar, it refers to ba here is a preposition. However, this ba Denpasar, it's a adverbial of place. But in other case, ba, for example, ba migu. Ba is a preposition, migu it's minggu. So this is ba migu is refers to adverbial of time.
It depends on the word. So it depends on the word following the preposition itself. Am I right, Pak
Yeah,
Sujaya?
yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's
yes.
exactly correct. Yeah, exactly correct. Yeah. Oh, this is unique. So, okay, compare what this is maybe the last question. I'm actually I'm I'm waiting for the other examiners appearing in this discussion. Okay, but yeah, compare with the English. What is the uniqueness of the adverbial in 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 Nias? Okay, but before that, Melta, you mentioned in your result of discussion is there is a position. Yeah. Okay. Why do they make or why does the Nias language make different position? What is it for? Why is it in at the end or at the beginning or in the middle only?
I think it's only to emphasize what actually the adverbial they stated. For example, when people say mention the adverbial at the beginning, so here actually he or she wants to emphasize the adverbial. I mean, for example, the time.
Mm-hmm.
For example, for Samuja, Samuja lo, I go to the camp. Samuja lo, saya midro baskola. So Samuja lo is adverbial of time because Samuja is one day. So here, I think when in this sentence, the adverbial that emphasizes the time of.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you the example. Okay. Saya tinggal di Denpasar. Okay. Di Denpasar saya tinggal. Okay. What's the Nias language? Saya tinggal di Denpasar. Okay. Saya tinggal di Denpasar.
Ya, oh Toroi Baden Pasar,
Okay.
Baden Pasar
Then
Torindao.
change into at the beginning.
Baden Pasar Torindao. So
Okay. Great. Excellent answer. Okay. And now the uniqueness as the whole, okay, of your discussion in your paper, the uniqueness compared with of the Nias language compared with the languages like English or Indonesian. Is there any different?
I think I found that it's a little bit complicated because just like the word "ba" here, it can be refers it can refers to it's not only for time but also a place and yes, it's not only refers to place, it also refers to time. So it depends on the following word in of the sentence.
Mm. Oh, that's good. And what else? Uh, among your analysis, like types or position or maybe fillers, is there any uniqueness like that?
Yes, for example, for adverbial of manner, we have here when we mentioned, for example, molowindru fabalatu. Molowindru is
Oh,
she
slowly. Molo window.
molowindru iya fabalatu.
Mm.
So the translation is she cuts the grass with knife. So fau here, it's fabalatu refers to adverbial of manner. I mean, but however, it can be also used sifau.
Sifao.
Sifau, yes. So it's not only use fau, but also we can use sifau, sifau balatu. So actually in yes, fau and sifau can refers to adverbial of manner.
So the uniqueness is that the different.
Uh, uh, some people also, may use file, and sometimes people also can use C file. So it depends on the decision of people what they choose to use, which refers to manner.
Okay. Now during your working your data, okay, during analyzing your data, did you find any difficulty in classifying, identifying, and then analyzing?
Because this research is not only uh, it's not only actually, Nias language have four region. There are south, north, west, and middle. So when identifying the adverbial in Nias language, I should recheck to, for example, the people in the middle because I'm from the southeast. When find the data related to adverbial, which is actually this is used by middle people, for example, I should recheck to them because that's different from
No, no.
South News.
What I mean is that because you use the data is from certain years, okay? Is that right?
No, I use the data. I mean, for
From Nias Selatan, Nias
yes,
Provincial.
because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
Nias
yeah.
language.
Okay. My next question is there any, did you find any difficulty in identifying the adverbials themselves? Well, this is adverbial of this because I know is that you can, could you do it easily or you should check again and again whether they belong to adverbial or not?
Yes, of course, I found the difficulties because, as I say that when we use something, when we say something in Nias, for example, in South Nias, of course, the other region also have different how they mention it. So I should recheck it and ask them, is it used actually first to, for example, to manner or just like the word It is actually in general used by South Nias. However, in the middle or in the west, so they use si foul. They're the addition of word
Si.
si. Yeah,
Okay.
si foul balatu, and while in South Nias, we only use foul.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I think we had a very nice discussion with Bukasni, with Melta, and you may ask Bukasni a lot because she knows a lot about this discussion. And thank you very much again. I appreciate you about the work. So it's a very good work, and maybe because you have got good supervisors like Prof. Adam and Bukasni, right? Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much, Bukasni, and yes for me.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much, Pak Dr. Nyoman Sujaya. Following your discussions with Melta just now, it seems that, yeah, implicitly you want Melta add the analysis, yeah, and talking about the adverbial maybe. So it would be a perfect analysis if it is added, in this case, the adverbial explain the verb, or in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
case, the adverbial explain the whole of the sentence like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Following your discussion with Melta, so I
yeah.
can guess that that's you need, but
Yeah, yeah.
you didn't mention
No,
it.
it's okay. Yeah, yeah, because I'm afraid of Melta. It looks gloomy.
Why?
Yeah, Melta, actually you can add that, so it would be very uh, uh, interesting, more interesting if you add more, like what Pak Sujaya asked just now. Yeah, so when you explain about the adverbial itself, yeah. Okay, and then also please recheck the translation of your data. Yeah, and also I check again when you talk about the adverbial of, what's that, the adverbial of frequency.
Hmm.
It seems that your example is used, translated into the word loudly. Yeah, but loudly is not frequency. The adverbial of frequency is in English, that is filled by sometimes, always, usually. Yeah, they belong to the adverbial of frequency. But loudly, like the example you presented just now, is not the adverbial of frequency. Please check again for your example. Yeah, Malta?
May I say something? I mean, related to the what you said, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, this is refers to loudly. It refers to manner, actually.
But,
So
but
the
uh,
that makes this. I categorize this adverbial of degree because there's the word much over there.
oh, so you should make it but much is not, in this case. What is the complete sentence?
She's
If you
crying very
categorize,
much loudly. That's the
oh,
translation.
much is not the adverbial. Much is adverb. Much explain about the adverbial loudly. Am I right, Pak
Yeah,
Sujaya?
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly correct. Yeah, that's not frequency.
yeah,
Yeah, manner. Yeah,
yeah. That is
yeah.
that's much loudly. That's become once. Yeah, become
But
one unit. Yeah,
this is like very slowly, no
yeah,
frequency,
yeah,
very
yeah.
slowly manner.
Look at the word much. Yeah, because much explain about the loudly. So that is not the adverbial, but this adverb of degree. Adverb of degree is different with the adverbial. There is no adverbial of degree, right? Yeah. Okay. Melta. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Revise for some of your example. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
for your last step, that is the final thesis examinations. Yeah, so your analysis would be better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So how could we continue this exam, because the two examiners haven't come yet or haven't joined this. uh it seems that the meeting
Hadir aja saya.
is still on. uh
Eh.
is it possible we close and then you can check
Sorry Bu Kasni,
yeah,
This is just now Bu Mirza informed me that
yeah.
that the examination should in the examination there should be at least 4 people
Five
appear.
people.
That that maybe according to Bu Mirza, should be what is that repeated
Oh, the
and
examination should be repeated.
yeah there yeah diulang
uh
and at 7 this evening at 7 o'clock, but I could join but no question.
no, yeah.
Yeah, no
uh
worries, no worries. Yeah, to make the examination valid.
or to make the examination
Yeah,
valid. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because we don't know the
yeah,
rules.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
because we know there is meeting, so
Yeah,
as I did before, we did
yeah, yeah, yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
didn't start and then
yeah,
the next
yeah. Well, yeah, I
people
think
will join it. Yeah.
yeah, I consider the same thing like you did.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah. Yeah. So
yeah,
uh
that's why I join now.
yeah. Me too. Yeah, because so it's a pity for
Ya,
Melta to
ya
wait too
kasihan
long.
dia, kasihan
Yeah,
dia,
too long for
kasihan
the
dia nanti tambah gloomy lagi.
and we have already spent a lot of time for the discussion, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I guess I spend the time
yeah,
waiting other
yeah,
people appearing. Yeah, it's okay,
yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe
worry, yeah, Melka, don't worry.
I myself. Yeah.
Kasni, can you join this evening at 7?
I'm so sorry. This evening I cannot join Melta because I should teach in regular B class in Fakultas Sastra. So I should
Oh,
teach a syntax together with you, ya Pak
yeah,
Yamanda.
yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
if
maybe.
so, I can join. Okay, don't
Right,
worry,
right, right. But
Melka.
you don't need to give question and
No,
correction.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
I won't.
maybe just as the listener.
Yeah, yes, listener.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so sorry
Thank
ya
you.
Melta for this evening. Ibu must teach in a regular B class, so Ibu cannot lead your exam. Maybe Pak Prof, you should contact Prof Kardana. Yeah, tell him that Bu Kasni is teaching and uh, hopefully that Prof Kardana can lead the exam. Okay, Melta?
It's
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Don't be sad, Melta, because you should repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just uh, my suggestion, because you should repeat the exam. So my suggestion is just present the result of your analysis. So my
Yeah.
scope of problem is blah
Yeah.
blah
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
That's right. That's
theory.
good. That's
The
good.
result of my research is blah blah blah. You don't need to explain about the background
Uh,
and anything again. So
uh,
it's
uh,
very simple, yeah.
yeah. No. No.
Melka?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. And if possible, just mention the suggestion given by
Yeah, yeah,
the examiners before when
yeah. The
you
examiners, yeah,
before the previous examination. Oh,
yeah,
this is the suggestion from Pak Sujaya like this one, and I already devised. And
yeah,
this is from Woody, and then the scope problems like this one.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good. Yeah.
okay. Thank
Okay.
you, Pak Dr.
Thank you.
Sujaya, for the
Yeah. Thank you.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
okay.
sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dr.
Thank you, so Melta. Yeah, prepare
Sorry,
yourself
sorry,
for
yeah.
this evening. Okay, Melta.
Okay, see you.
Yes.
Okay, see you.
See you.